Having a blessed Tuesday. So today for Plant Feature Tuesday is this lovely lady you see in front of me. She is the Florida Beauty Dracaena. I've had her, let's see, I believe she's been with me for a minute. I've had her, I want to say, since last September, maybe. I got her. She was in a 3-inch pot. I got her at Walmart. And then I went ahead and put her in this 4-inch pot. And she's loving life. She's only given me one yellow leaf, and that was from the bottom. And that was because I was letting, being she's a Dracaena, you think let them dry out. Like I do with my other Dracaenas, but actually this one doesn't want to dry completely out. She wants to at least be 50%. So like my other plants, I do 75%. That means 75% of the pot is dry and then I water them. But she wants to be at least 50%. Or her lower leaves will end up turning yellow. And that's because she does not want to dry out completely. She grows, just really nice. She's really cute. Very underrated plant. And then she is a Dracaena, so it makes her even more nice because, they tolerate all kinds of different variety of climate. Now if you want to keep this white, you got to keep her in a brighter light. That's how she keeps that variegation, that bright color. She does need to have bright light, not direct sun, but bright indirect light. So the little history on her is so she goes by Gold Dust Dracaena, Spotted Leaf Dracaena, Japanese Bamboo, Gold Dust Plant. She's part of the Asparaceae family, which is my favorite snake plants, Dracaena, and then the spider plants are also from that family as well. So most of them, they do like to dry out in between waterings. And whatnot, but once again, she doesn't want to be. She can go to about 50%, like I said. So that's halfway down. Dracaena Surculosa is the real name. Is a native of Western tropical Africa rainforest region. Dracaena. So her real name is Dracaena. Surculos, so Surculosa. Dracaena Surculosa is a slow-growing cespitous evergreen plant with thin, erect stems winding on or hanging at times that grow from 60 centimeters, which is 23-inch high, with a spread of 36 centimeters, 15-inch. Branch profusely in bare whorls of 2 or 3 opposite leaves. So if you see how she grows basically out of these stems also, which are woody looking. But here's a new growth coming out right here. And they grow like these little stems, and then they come out, and then more leaves all come at the same time. So it's pretty interesting. But she's a good little, she's been growing. Her leaves are getting pretty big too. And since I repotted her, she's grown a little bit as well. So but if you see, she grows out of these little like branches, and they are woody, and she's always producing new leaves. but there goes a leaf coming up out of there. So they all grow like out of one stick. It's like they all grow out of that one branch. So yeah, she does like humidity too, which I think all Dracaenas really do like a little bit of humidity. She may want more than the rest, or she may want the same amount, and I just never knew. But let's read a little bit more. So it says Dracaena is a small, Surculosa is a small plant that can be grown in a bottle garden. Though it is tolerant of drier indoor conditions, the bamboo-like canes is very hardy and accepts both heavy pruning and neglect. Remove discolored leaves to keep it tidy. Give them an occasional shower on the foliage to remove dust, which she does collect dust on these leaves a lot. So what I do, so for my misting, what I use misting for is to clean the foliage and for spider mites or aphids. That's what I mist my plants for. I don't really do it for the humidity purposes, but like the little ones, I just spray them down real good with a bottle and with a misting bottle, and then I spray them down real good underneath the leaves and everything, because she does get like dusty. These leaves are they're very thick. They're thick, but they're thin. It's just hard to explain, but the leaves are really, really beautiful. She don't give me no issues. It's like I could put her anywhere and she's happy. She does not care. She gave me, like I said, one yellow leaf from the bottom, and that's how I knew I wasn't, she wanted to get watered. It seemed like all the Dracaenas will do that, though. Another Dracaena I have does that. But she wants to at least not to be, she don't want to be all the way wet all the time, but she does not want to dry completely out either. Let's see. Remove discolored leaves to keep it tidy. Give them an occasional shower. I just said that. A trim along old stems is recommended to rejuvenate growth. Prune erect stems when there are one too many at various desired heights. New growth will readily emerge out at cut levels for a lovely aesthetic and ornamental display. Light. Dracaena Surculosa needs bright light, but should not be placed in direct sun. Good light will help keep strong leaf variegation outdoors. Dracaena Surculosa can handle a few hours of direct sun, even. Temperature, so she wants it a minimum of 50 degrees in winter. Provide the plant with some humidity by standing the pot on a tray. So yeah, water during the active growth period from early summer till autumn. Water Dracaena moderately to keep the potting medium moist but never soggy. During the rest of the year, water it only enough to prevent the compost from drying out. Fertilizing. Give a liquid fertilizer once a month, once during the summer. Problem. Stunted growth may be caused by root mealybugs. Check for evidence. So they can get root mealybugs. Avoid overwatering. So basically, I already put his systemic, Bonite systemic, which I always talk about in the potting soil, but she's in pretty much the same little potting soil. Not all of the plants get, but she has the perlite, the cactus mix, and some orchid bark. I put that in her soil, and then I don't put her on a pebble tray. I do give her humidity. She's grouped together. I'm actually putting all my Dracaenas together. in there in my kitchen, which is pretty humid. It's very humid in there, and they like it. So she's been in the kitchen for quite some time. I move her around, but she likes the kitchen the most. And there's a west window, big west window in there also. So she does get west light, and I do have her pretty close to the window. So she does get a little bit of direct sun, but she's very close to the window, so to a west window. So that's what's keeping her, this variegation still on here. She has these leaves, which are newer from the winter, because it wasn't that much light, but she didn't die either. So but yeah, she's been growing a lot. I'm pretty happy with her. She's pretty simple. I think I spent like $2.95 for her at Walmart. And like I said, she was in a 3-inch. I just moved her up to a 4-inch pot. This pot is a glazed ceramic. So it does keep a little bit of moisture inside. So she'll hold on to a little bit more water. But it's not soggy, and it does have a drainage hole as well. So it does have a drainage hole. So that way she's not sitting in water, because no plant wants to sit in water. So yeah, this is a pretty little lady. She got to be on today. She's for Plant Tuesday, Plant Feature Tuesday, sorry. And I hope everyone enjoyed this video. That's a little bit of the care I read off of Google, and a little bit of my care mixed together. And I, like I said, I have her by a west window. I have her in my kitchen where it is humid in there. There's no humidifier running. I just have a diffusers. I use a lot of diffusers around them. So that's what they pretty much get. And then the water pebble thing, I don't use that with her. But there are bowls of water around her. She's in a, pretty good airy mixture of soil, orchid bark cactus mix, and perlite. Like I said, I let her go down 50%. So that's half of the pot when I put my finger down in it. Or I can literally pick her up and tell too. But I keep a track on her because I know she doesn't want to go bone dry. And pretty much that's it. This is an easy plant to take care of. She looks beautiful, and so it's kind of intimidating sometimes with the beauty. And when I first got her, I thought I had to have all this stuff, because I looked it up and it was saying she needs 100% humidity. She needs to be like in a direct sun, all this stuff. And then I ended up just learning a lot of stuff you have to learn on your own with your plants. Because you'll hear so many different things, even from other people on YouTube, from Google, from wherever you get information from. There's going to be different ways to take care of the plant. It's really up to you and your environment, and it's your plant. So you have to learn the plant yourself. So they do come with instructions, but just like our kids, well, our human kids, they don't come with instructions, but they come with instructions, but you still need to learn on your own how, to learn the plant, because what works for other people is not going to work for your plant, even though it's the same plant, but they live in a whole total different environment, so you have to go off of that. But I'm in Sacramento, California. That's the environment I live in. Anywhere else, it may be a whole total different care. But I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.